Hello and welcome back to Riverbend Springs. We are still in March. We are continuing with the oats and the, well, whatever it is I decided to put in over there. What was that I decided to put in over here? Oh yes, sunflowers. Remarkable. So yes, sunflowers are going in, oats are going in. We are busy doing things. We need to get some more grass sorted for the sheep here. Although, probably alright at the moment, just briefly. It would be nice to actually extend this paddock to cover the rest of the field. But yes, we have work to do. We have our fields over here need some fertilizer. We also have some weeds. Unfortunately, in field 40 and field 50, we have weeds. I imagine we're going to be having weeds also in a few of the other fields too, but at the minute, just 40 and 50. So, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly load up the wool here into the lorry. We do need to do some distribution of stuff today, including cutting some trees down and taking those. But yes, all the wool needs to go to the spinnery. Any fabric that the spinnery has made will need to go, well, to start with, to the wagon builder, but also will need to go to the playground. How are we getting on here? I think they've missed a bit actually. Yeah, missed a bit there. We're going to have to fill in afterwards. What's going on over here? Why is there no tram lines? Did I not set up the tram lines properly? They're 30 metres. They are set up. How strange. That's got missed bits as well, but got a tram line that goes around the edge, but nothing through the middle. Oh, and here. Unless, of course, it's just the map's not picking it up, which is possible. It's the same over here, I suppose. It could be. We have got a lot of cotton. But yes, we do need to get into our... Ah, yes, the roller. Got that to do as well. However, we're waiting for that at the minute. Where is our new sprayer? There it is. Full of herbicide and ready to go. So we're going to head down and get field 49 and 50 sprayed. I think that maybe some of the fields need fertilizer too. But at the minute, it's just the cotton fields, well, the 49 and 50 that need herbicide. And now they've germinated, we can spray them with herbicide. Although I think, actually, there may be a chance that you can spray them before they've germinated as well. Might be better for the yield, I don't know, but as we are... as we're now working on it. Right, we've got tram lines, we can follow them. Should... Nope, I'm holding the wrong button, that's why. Should be able to put on steering assist. Yep, and that will follow the tram line. So let's get this unfolded. And we'll get this one and the one over there sprayed off. It's going to be good.
it somehow. Oh, when I'm done, I would never think I'd be until now. But if I wait too long, I will be waiting. I bet the second chance will not be dating. I wanna hide away, but it be fading. I know the second chance will not be waiting.
And there we go. So that is those two fields sprayed. That is extremely quickly, and the map should be looking a lot better now in terms of weeds. Yep, that's all killed off. Fantastic. Now we've got one worker who says his job is finished, and one worker who's run out of whatever it is that they've run out of. So let's park this up here. I mean, look at that. Those two huge fields done, and only 1% or less than 1% of herbicide used, which is just fantastic. Now let's get over to here. Right, so we've run out of seeds with this worker, so we'll need this. But before that, am I parked on a tree? Yes, I am. This worker is done. Now let's just double check that they are done, because I know they left a little bit. Yeah, it would be good to go back and get that bit there. Now you can see it quite clearly, which is good. So we'll just... Oh, no. Press the wrong button. That's what I wanted. Well, that's one. And that is two. Fantastic. So that should be the field completely covered now, and it looks like it definitely is. Right, we're going to park this over here and just out the way for a second. That is all the planting for this year now done, unless we get any more fields, which I don't know that we will. Seeding, however, we have still got a little bit to do of on the rice paddy. But that is going to be in April, which we will get round to today. We are going to get onto that today. But first of all, we need this worker over here to finish what it's doing, and the only way it's going to do that is if I give it more seed and possibly fertilizer. So, hop out of that one, hop into that one. We will refill the fertilizer, and then we will also refill the seed. If it takes all of this, it doesn't matter. It will be used eventually anyway. Look at that. Beautiful. Right. I know worker G is blocked. By me. There we go. That could now stay there for a second. If we get into the fent over here, we can crack on with getting this whole field rolled. We've got steering assist. Brilliant. Need to unfold the roller. And then we can roll this field while the other worker is finishing off. And then yeah, it'll be a case of cleaning everything, tidying everything, servicing everything, and putting it away. Well, is this field to be rolled and the other field to be rolled? But while the worker is doing that field, I can start putting stuff away. So I hate to jump around into different time lapses. Ooh. But yeah, we need to get this field rolled. We'll put everything away that needs to go away. And then we'll be moving on to April. Start getting the rice in. Getting things moved around to different productions. And putting things away. No, we've done that bit. Yeah, just start getting the rice in, I suppose.
Read my eyes, do I want to stay? If you thought you weren't made that way, it's the choices we make. We give and take, and I know you will keep trying. Said I think I know what you mean. Pretty good for a dumb machine, and you gave me that smile. We stood there for a while. That was when you woke me up. All this time, I didn't know I had my heart on standby. That it is love that I am feeling inside. What it means to be a human. All this time, I've been a fool for not seeing you shine. I let my circus know you say you'll be mine. You are the only one without emotions made of steel. What was I supposed to feel? I didn't want.
Right then, that is everything clean, repaired and put away. Nice and neat. Which is wonderful. So, I think the only thing we need to worry about now is going to be the rice in April. However, we do need to take some more trees down and get them to the sawmill. We also need to feed the cows. Chickens could do with some food as well, but yeah, feeding the cows is priority, and then getting stuff over to the sawmill is going to be also a priority. Right, let's see what we've got in here. So we've got straw bales. We need 2 of those because we're going to do 2 mixes. Hay bales. Ooh, how many hay bales to a mix? It was 2, wasn't it? So we need 4 of those. And then the silage bales we're going to need. That was 6 because there's 3 to a mix. There we go. Lovely. Right, so we need to get this bit further forward. We need to go and get the telehandler, which is conveniently here. We have got a lot of wool, but what we'll do is we'll wait until we skip through to April, load up the rest, and then we will wrong side of the road. Yeah, we'll wait till April, load up the rest, and then take them over to the spinnery, because the spinnery is not waiting for them at the minute. It's still working through the amount that it's got already. But yeah, we need to get it sorted. But yeah, it is now, what, 3 minutes to 6, and the sun has started to go down. Still only early in the year. But yeah, we do need to get some wood over to the sawmill to start that process off again. I feel like though we should get through to April and start getting the rice in the ground. Oh, I should. Do we want to do that? I don't know if we want to do that or not. That is a puzzle. Right, let's get the feed mix done first. Then the trees, I think. Yeah. We'll do the trees this month. It'll be dark though. Right, I'll see you after another short time lapse. Okay, so it's not the biggest load we've ever produced and brought here, but it's all the trees from the top and anything that was left laying around from last time. There we go, 21,775-ish. So that is delivered to the sawmill, and the sawmill can now make whatever it wants out of those. I think, actually, probably only need wood beams at the minute because for the playground anyway. What are we missing here? Not missing anything. Why isn't it making cake? Oh, out of space. We've got to go sort that. Right, sawmill is currently making planks, long planks and wood beams, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to deactivate planks and long planks. We'll just get wood beams out of that lot. The wagon builder is doing well for stuff generally, and the playground maker hall will need some more long planks actually, but we can make those out of the next lot we get. Right, as promised, let's get through to April and we will start getting that rice into the rice paddy. Right, so what we're doing now is just waiting for the rice paddy to fill up, which is going to take a while. I have noticed there are some weeds in the field over here, but we can get on to tackle those next time. I don't think any of the other fields have weeds. No, they don't. As for nitrogen levels, I think these two fields will need spraying. These ones definitely will. Not sure about these, but I think they probably will as well. As for the rice paddy, yeah, while we're waiting for it to fill, let's jump over into the telehandler here. We'll go and load up the rest of our lorry trailer with the rest of the wool, I should say. We also need to get over to the bakery and move some of the cake. That's a problem over there at the minute. That is causing us to not make any more cake, and we need cake. Cake's good. Actually, I don't know when cake is due for sale. Can't be that much longer. Yes, the rice paddy is filling up nicely. Then we will be transplanting with our transplanter, believe it or not. I think next time we're going to need to sort out the weeds and the fertilising. Another big spray day. Right then. So it's good to get all these picked up. Just squeeze 2 at a time. I really do like this lorry because although it's not fully automated, it takes out the worry about getting them in nicely. And we can still do a bit of manual work as well. Someone did ask me for the link to the lorry. I think it's part of the auto load platform mod. All the mods I use apart from Hoff Bergman are on ModHub. So you would find it on ModHub. ModHub. Yes. You would find it on ModHub under the auto load platform mod. Right. I think that's probably enough to start this off going. We switch it on, lower it, and we start planting. Oh dear. Oh no. Ah, I've wandered off. Never mind, we'll stick on this run now. That'll cause us problems later, won't it? But yes, it is putting in fertiliser at the same time, as you can tell from the yield map down the bottom. I don't think it obviously doesn't need an awful lot, because it's only putting in a little bit, but yeah, it's going to be good. We have to keep this field flooded, and we will get this rice sold. Did I sell the canning factory? I was going to, wasn't I? Canning factory. No, I didn't sell the canning factory. Still got a load of flour in it, actually. Maybe we'll do one more round of rice boxes or rice rolls. Let's see. Rice rolls, rice box. Maybe something like that. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this and get as much planted as I can. And I will see you in a bit. Right, well that's enough of that for one episode. I'm going to stick this on a worker now. Once we've refilled it for him. Or her. And we are going to take the wool to the spinnery. So that we can get loaded up fabric as well and get that to where it needs to be. We may even have some wood beams to take over to the playground. That would be marvellous. Right, I better take it down the far end. Just to start it where I left off, otherwise it might get a little bit confused. We don't want confusion, do we? It's a long way down this field at 12 miles per hour. Luckily, I am high and dry. Right. Let's see if the worker can... Oh, hello. There we go. Carry on from where we left off. Delightful. So what I need to do now is get into our lorry, which I have left charging for a little bit. £111 worth of little bit. I have considered possibly bringing back my series, the fully electric farm. It does rely on me doing a bit of modding myself and turning some tractors into electric tractors, because there isn't a lot to choose from in the way of electric tractors at the moment, although we do have an electric front loader, an electric wheel loader, so there's that. But yeah, I think it would be quite good to bring that back. Only allowed electric equipment, which I don't know. Well, let me know what you think in the comments. I think it would be good, but let me know what you think. Those sheep are going to need some food really soon, and I have not got a lot to feed them. Unless... oh, hello. Close that up. Unless we give them some hay, which is a possibility. I don't think there's any reason why we shouldn't do that. But that'll be tackled in the next episode anyway. Right, if we... How do we change the curtain side? Left front. There we are. Good, good. Oh, look. And we've got fabric. Okay, let's get those unloaded. Round 1. Round 2. Round 3. Done. Superb. So, how is the spinnery now doing for wool? Wow, we've nearly filled it up. That is incredible. Brilliant stuff. Right, I will get the fabric on board. We'll go over to the sawmill, see if there's any wood beams. And then we'll load that into the playground. Make a bit of money to end the episode on. Well, here we are. It turns out we only had 3 pallets of wood beams, and that's because and even with zooming time forward a little bit. So let's go with the fabric. It did take all those. That's fantastic. And let's go with the wood beams. That, wow, that over £100,000 just from that little amount. Now this is quite an undertaking. So we've got still missing 506 litres of wood beams. So that'll appear in the next round. By the end of next episode, we should have enough wood beams to finish this this next step. Oh, I'm looking forward to this being done. Right. I'm going to close this up now, and we'll head back to the farm. But I'm going to leave the episode there for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.